Hey folks, Malforian here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be carrying on our career mode in F1 Manager 2022. We're heading to Zandvoort. It's the Dutch Grand Prix, so let's see if we can spoil Max Verstappen's fun. Hopefully not like the Mercedes in the previous race, if you weren't here, where they took him out in a pirouette of crashes. But yeah, it's only in 4 days as well, so we're gonna soon be there. Obviously, just the overview of what happened last time. Suspension. We're just building those replacement parts that we need. Oh, and speaking of which, we've just got the suspension simulator finished, so that means we'll be able to make better stuff in the future. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, brake cooling 2% better. But you know, 2% is 2%, so I'll take it. Our scouting of Pierre Gasly is finished, so average growth potential is 24, isn't he? I would have thought this growth potential would have been better. Average aggression, now that's pretty good. Oh no, it's 26. Okay, I mean, I guess so. Do we know when his contract ends? We see... Yeah, here we go. Contract. Oh, no, we don't. Oh, you have to do the full scouting to get the contract length. Interesting. So, yeah, we're kind of looking for a replacement for Ricciardo. We've discussed it all the way through the season, but I think it is time to start finding a replacement. I think just... Although he's done quite well in the recent races, he's just not as good as Lando overall. And I think he's kind of holding up our points potential in the future. I mean, he's quite good. He's 84. That's the funny thing. He's like the 12th best driver, but for whatever reason, I think like just the way he drives and things like that must be holding him back. Oh, it's going to cost us 7 million to fire him, basically. So yeah, it's not ideal either. But yeah, do we take Pierre Gasly? Lando, obviously. I mean, Ocon 25. Do you know what? Let's scout Ocon. We'll do it detailed. We're not in a rush. It's basically by the end of the season we kind of want to replace Ricciardo. And our reserve driver, I don't think it's going to be ready for next season. I think we're going to build him up for the season after, is basically going to be the plan for Duhan. There's Guan Yu Zhou, and he's 23. He's pretty good. I'm trying to look for like young drivers who are quite good. You know, Yuki Tsunoda, I quite like Yuki Tsunoda. So, oh, actually, who was below him? Was it? It was actually the driver who is replacing Ricciardo in real life. This guy, Oscar Piastri. Let's scout him. Let's scout him. He's the one who's actually replacing him in real life, so... let's see how good he is. He's 76 rated, which I like... Actually, that's not much better than Duhan. He is here somewhere. 73 rated, he's only 19, so... we'll see anyway. We've got scouts. We might as well use them up and see kind of what they come back with. But, yeah, let's just get to the race. And then I think once this race finishes... yeah, there we go. Straight after the race finishes, our testing period resets, so we can start doing some more research. Like I said, I think we'll do one piece for this year, and then one piece for next year. One idea I did have for next year is there's the 6 pieces we have to research, because otherwise we'll take that 30% penalty. I'm thinking what we'll do is just do like really quick research with barely any upgrade, just so we reset it to be like a new research. And then after that, we'll do a full, proper research on certain parts. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I think that's going to work just because then we know the 6 parts are going to be researched. And then we can worry about making them better for the rest of this season. And then obviously when the new season starts, there's a long time before the actual season begins. So we can research things obviously next year as well. So I think that's probably going to be what I do. Like I say, leave a comment down below. Is that a good idea? Just quickly boost through them. Not boost through them, but just do like a minor upgrade just so they are technically new parts for the next season, and then do some more in-depth stuff. That's my idea. We'll see whether I keep to it. You know, probably change my mind before then, but that's the idea. Let's check in with the board, and they've got to be pretty happy with us. Yeah, they are happy with us, satisfied with our objectives. On targets, we're 4th, and our target's to be 5th or above, and we have got some teams kind of catching up to us, but I think we're going to be fine. Performance targets. So here we go. Yes, we're at 2 out of 3 for these ones, so we should get a nice nearly 2 million reward. So we might do some upgrades again after this for our facilities, make them better for the next season. Qualifying again, we'll just put reach Q3. No, one driver in the top 10. I'm feeling lucky in this race. I don't know why, because it's a lot of corners, and as we know, we're not fantastic on corners, so. But I'm gonna put my money on Lando. I'm gonna say he's not gonna make mistakes this time. The last couple of races, he's spun, he's retired. He's not a great time. Although in the last race, we finished what 6th and 7th, so can't really complain. Oh, we might get some rain during the race. That will actually help us, or it generally helps us get a little bit better. in our position. So, yeah, we'll have the intro here.
It's another historic weekend of Formula One here at Zandvoort. The track has seen many unforgettable moments, like Gilles Villeneuve's three-wheeled lap at the 1979 Dutch Grand Prix, which cost him victory. What excitement lies ahead this year? There's never a dull moment at Circuit Zandvoort. It's fast, very fast, with long straights and wide curves. But it also features two heavy banked corners, where aerodynamic improvements are sure to help our drivers. With the season nearly concluded, time is running out for the teams. Can anyone make a last-minute breakthrough? Can the leading drivers hold on? Only time will tell. Let the weekend begin!
Yep, let's get going. So, it's true, there is actually quite a lot of straights on here as well. It's kind of a weird track. It's kind of like a go-kart track, I always think. It looks like one as well. But yeah, it has this banked corner at the end. You'll see once we get into the into qualifying. This last corner is crazy. If you don't watch Formula 1 that much, for some reason you're watching this, the last corner is like really banked. It's a pretty cool corner to look at. So yeah, we'll see how we do. So yeah, we're going to do free practice, and then you're going to rejoin me in qualifying, and hopefully we can get in those top 10 positions and have a good start here. So you'll join me back. And welcome back. So yeah, we just finished free practice. As you can see, 97% confidence with Ricardo, 92 with Lando. One thing, the notification just came up saying, you know, we did switch over the gearbox and I think the ERS system after the last race, because they were pretty done in. They were like 40%. So we are going to take a 10 place penalty for this race. Now the good thing is, and we'll see this in a minute, I think, is that nearly every other driver on the grid is also taking a penalty. So I guess we're at the point where people start to run down on parts, and we're all taking penalties basically. So we'll see how that actually affects qualifying. But yeah, free practice went pretty well, except for Bottas, who crashed out in the second in the second free practice and just didn't have a good time overall. But yeah, not too bad at all.
Radio check.
Yeah.
Yep,
Again,
radio's
as
good,
always,
good,
we'll send them out for an early
Sessions
lap.
should be starting now.
Do we do softs? I don't know. We've only got 2 sets of mediums left. I've been using mediums in the free practice. But I wonder, we saw in the last race that 2 stopping actually worked quite well, so I wonder if I should keep doing this. Although, to be honest, no, softs, medium softs, or softs, hards, and softs. We'll do this first one in mediums, just because I think we've seen recently, even using mediums, we've been fine to get out of the first stage. So I think we'll do this, and then we'll set them going, as always. Get that early lap in. And we're right on board with Norris once he's going round for the lap itself. Here we go. And we'll do our first lap of Zandvoort. And as you'll see from the track, like I say, if you don't watch Formula 1 that much, or you've never seen the Dutch Grand Prix, it's a really narrow track. It's really windy. And then the last corner when we get to it is just like, it's like a 45-degree banking or something like that. It's probably not 45 degrees, but it's pretty bad. So it's a pretty cool corner to come off the end, which I think is just coming up now. No, this one last tight corner. And then one more, and then we're onto the banking. And as you can see, it's like, it can't be far off. Be like 40 degrees maybe. But there we go, Norris has done his lap. He is not that fast. We're behind Vettel. That was not a fantastic lap. Maybe we will have to do those softs. Maybe on this track, the difference in the compounds is going to make a big difference. This is probably our first kind of very drastically different track, you know, straights and corners like this. So maybe the softs are going to have to be the way to go. Yeah, everyone else is on softs. Maybe our using mediums to get out the first phase isn't going to work this time. And we're actually going to have to put softs on. Yeah, we are. They're just so much slower on this track by the looks of it. So that's something to keep in mind for the race as well, though. Because, yeah, although we're quicker than Stroll, I guess maybe Vettel just did quite a good lap, I suppose. Ricardo just did not that great at all. But, yeah, it looks like we're going to have to use a set of softs to get out of the first phase here. Which is pretty pretty bad. I thought we'd easily get through this. Anyway, it's a 1:09 lap. So I think if we go out with like 3.5 minutes to go... Actually, no, we'll go out now. Oh no, we've gone out too early? Oh no, it was like 2.5 minutes we should have gone out on. I'm so bad at judging when we should go out. Yeah, we're going to catch these drivers. Oh no. No, I've ruined it again. We need to refuel soon. You're just finishing this lap. Oh no, that was so bad. I totally misjudged that. Yeah, look how bad we've done. We're not even going to get out initial qualifying. I mean, I suppose we're taking that 10th place grid penalty anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. But, yeah, that was shocking. Oh, Lando actually made it. Okay. And then, as you can see here, there's so many drivers taking penalties. We got Leclerc, Verstappen, Hamilton, Bottas, Alonso, us, Vettel, Ricciardo, and Latifi. It's like half the grid taking penalties this time. So, I guess if at any race I was going to mess up the initial qualifying, this was a good one to do it on, because everyone else is going to be at the back anyway. I'm sorry, Danny. I totally messed that up. I totally messed that up. Yeah, I guess we'll go out on the softs, because, yeah. Actually, no, can we use the old set of mediums? Oh, we can't. So, yeah, we might as well do this. Oh, actually, no. Is this used? Yeah, this is a used set. I'm going to do it again. I know you're probably saying I'm a madman, but I'm going to use the mediums for the first run, because the first run's never the fastest run anyway.
Check.
But it allows us to put a time on the board, so...
Okay, so that's a green light.
Yeah, we might as well use these mediums. We're not going to use them in the race because they're already used, but it gets us that time on the board. The session's like red flagged or safety car for 10 minutes, then wouldn't have had to use the softs, but I imagine we will have to switch to softs before this is finished. Although Alonso, he probably got held up in some traffic, I guess. So yeah, we've got to go out with like 2 minutes to go. Basically, I've just totally misjudged how quick we'd get around the track. We're gonna have to use these slightly used ones. They've done 1 lap. I think that's fine. I mean, we could in theory go out now. I think we'd get round and be on our flying lap before they came round. No, I think we'll just wait. I think we'll try and go out last. Like, it only takes 1 minute 10 to get round. So we could go out with, like, just under 2 minutes. Yeah, if we go out now, we're going to be at the back of this train instead of the front. Yeah, we're just behind Hamilton, so we should get round before the timer finishes. Yeah, it's with the last car. Do you know what? Maybe we'll just start doing this. We'll just make sure we're the last car to go out, rather than trying to judge and be the first car to go out. Let's see how we do. No, we're out. We're out. Ah, dear. We should that qualifying thing we finally failed on, I think. So 11th. Well, there we go, guys. I mean, that was my fault. We can't blame Ricciardo for that one.
Race day has arrived, and the time has come for these drivers to fight it out wheel to wheel.
McLaren did well during qualifying.
No, they didn't. They did really badly.
Their potential and are in a good position for the race today. We saw a reasonable push from Mercedes in qualifying, and they'll have plenty of opportunities here to achieve a great result. And the sun is shining bright here today.
No, it said it was going to rain.
Perfect weather.
I guess we're not going to get any rain.
Drivers alike to show us what they're capable of.
So it's time for some fighting between the sand dunes here at the Dutch Grand Prix.
We are right on the coast, though, so I mean, I guess there's a chance we get some rain later on. It's pretty windy. You know, it does say potentially some rain. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of rain. What were they talking about? Look at all the rain. Wow. Oh, this is going to be a crazy race. I imagine this is going to be wets. And then it might go down to intermediates. And then maybe wets or intermediate. The one thing didn't happen in the patch is I wish you could tell. I guess it'd take too much of the skill out of it. Like, is this above 4mm? Is it below 4mm? But... the water evaporation rate is low as well, so when it stops raining, it's actually going to keep the water on the track longer than I think it even thinks here, so I will definitely go softs to begin. There's no point changing this around, I don't think. I mean, we could do, I suppose. We could edit it. Move this down to wets. See the thing at the same time? Oh, you can't see in the same picture? That's annoying. Oh, no, there we go. Yeah, you can move it here. I think this is going to be wets. I don't think it's going to be intermediates. Joe, I'm just going to do this because I have no idea how much this is actually going to dry out. So, oh, and then, oh, we didn't save it. Joe, doesn't matter. Let's just go with softs. There's no point even setting up a strategy because these softs are never going to make it to the end, so make it past the rain, so we'll just do this.
It's bright and sunny as the drivers line up on the grid. And there is Lando Norris. They'll be starting the race from the bottom half of the grid, so there's a fair bit of ground to make up. And behind them, it's Ricciardo. They're starting in the bottom half of the grid today, so there's a lot of cars between them and the podium. The race start is mere seconds away.
Oh, actually,
Here we go.
I never looked to see
It's
where
the
we
Dutch
actually
Grand Prix.
qualified. I guess we qualified last and fourth last. I guess the other people maybe 5 place penalties and not 10.
It's lights out.
Are we literally the last 2
and
drivers?
away we go.
Oh no. It said other people had penalties, but I guess they were like 5 place penalties. Oh yeah, this is going to be an interesting race then. I mean, at least it's raining, so we might be able to turn it around a little bit. Do we want to push stuff? We're right at the back of the grid, or do we just settle in? I'm actually thinking about it. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. It's going to rain. If it wasn't going to rain, I'd have probably put hards on and just kind of lasted as long as we could, as we're going to find it hard to overtake people. But I guess we'll go aggressive for this start, and then we'll see what happens. We'll ride on board with Norris. We're on the inside, so we might be able to get past him on this first corner. We're up against Albon in the Williams here, actually leaving us behind a little bit, which is kind of surprising. Go round Stroll trying to come past us here on the inside, so we'll do the first lap on board so we can kind of get a cool look around the track. Ricciardo's already overtaken Vettel, so he's on his way up already. And yeah, we're just going to be in this train, and then we'll get DRS for like 4 laps before the rain comes. So there we go, we made it past Albon. Up to 15th. And then we're coming up to the corner here, and then we'll be on the banked corner.
To be
honest, we could push and deploy, and then see if down the straight if we can make some progress. We won't do the tyres too much, although to be honest, no, we'll just go on aggressive because we can burn these tyres up quite a bit because they're going to come off the car in like 8 laps. Oh, nearly. We nearly took Magnussen on that corner. Okay, we're going to take him around this one, or touch and go. We'll put this on balance. We can't risk running out of fuel. If you've played the game since the patch, you've got to be very careful with the fuel now. It is kind of harder to recoup some of the fuel, so... Or it seems that way anyway. But, oh, Ricciardo made it past Albon as well, so... Okay, we're moving up. We're flying past Tsunoda here. Oh, no, he outbraked us. But we're not doing too bad. We're making moves. It looks like we are faster than these cars, so...
DRS enabled. DRS enabled.
Sure, let's actually attack on these tyres, because, like I say, they don't need to last
Stay
here.
close.
I think it's like lap 10, the rain comes. Oh no, lap 16. It's actually later than I thought it was going to be. How long do these tyres last? Oh, ages. Okay, yeah, no, we can burn through these. Oh, they don't last ages, but they last like way longer than 15 laps, so yeah, we can push on these tyres through it. We can always cut it back a little bit if we want to afterwards. But there we go, we're going to make it past Tsunoda finally, and then we've got to catch up to Alonso. See if we can make it up there. We should be able to catch up quite a bit. We'll have DRS from this lap, so yeah, we're able to Tsunoda. Let's have a look.
Watch this, we're looking at Lando Norris.
Takes him on the inside, a little bit on the grass there, but he's going to make it past. Yeah, is he on the mediums? Oh, he is on the mediums. Yeah, that's why we were making good lap times, I guess. Actually, who else is on... Oh, like half the grid went on mediums. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought they would do with the rain coming, but maybe they know something we don't. Well, we should start catching up with these. Ricciardo then, I think, is making some good progress. Yeah, he's coming up to the back of Magnussen. Now, we are quite close, so we're going to have to do the pit stops sensibly. We don't want to double stack unless the rain comes real quick. We'll have to make sure we pit and split them up in a good fashion. But we've got about 10 laps to go, so we've got a while before we have to worry about that. Look at Ricciardo, he's just gone past both of them. Look at that. He's heard. I think he's heard we're scouting those other drivers, and he's like, no way, I'm staying. You can't get rid of me. Takes them both on the same corner, doesn't he? Maybe. Yeah, well, okay. A corner and a half it takes them on. Still quite good. So we go, got a bit of free air till we catch up to Alonso. I think we'll just keep pushing these tyres. Like I say, we've got like 10 laps. So what we'll do, we'll go to the strategy view and we'll kind of burn out the laps until the rain starts coming. Lap 16. So yeah, we've got about 10 laps to go. We've caught up to the back of Alonso, though, by the looks of it. No, we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. We've dropped back a little bit. I guess it was probably on a corner. Perez in the lead. Fastest lap of the race. Sainz behind. Russell third. Where's Hamilton? Hamilton's down in ninth. As we've seen, we're kind of racing against the Alfa Romeos here. So they're kind of like the yardstick, those and the Alpines. It looks like we're getting a little bit better than the Alpines now. But again, in this race, the Alpines are doing quite well. So they're the two constructors we have to kind of put ourselves against to make sure we finish that 5th or better for the season. So yeah, we'll see who comes up with the best strategy, I think, in this race, because it's going to be the factor of who can judge this right. When's it going to be wets? When's it going to be intermediates? Now the weird thing is this track grip doesn't go down that much. It doesn't go to 0, which we've seen in other races when it's rained a lot. So I'm wondering if it's going to be wets for a little bit, and then intermediates for basically the rest, because the track grip actually stays relatively stable. There's a lot of rain, there's a lot of track water, but I don't know if it's going to actually rain heavily. So I think it's going to be wets and then intermediates, and then probably stay on the intermediates and, you know, judge how much rain there's going to be. It's going to be a tough one, though, I think, to get exactly the right setup for when to come into the pits. Come on, Ricciardo, you need to catch up to Norris so you don't lose the DRS. Yeah, it's back within a second. Yes, he just hit it, so we should be able to get up. Oh no, maybe we're just out, but nice. And here comes Norris. He's caught right up to Alonso. Like I say, we can just keep burning these tyres, because in 4 laps we're going to be coming in. Well, 4 or 5 laps. Just if we can try and make it past Alonso, although there's a whole train here. We are going to be pitting soon, so there's no need to go crazy with it. Actually, I might just switch this to aggressive, just as less chance them having an incident, less chance them making a mistake and, you know, crashing or just going wide. We don't want to do that if we're going to be pitting soon anyway. Well, we've got, yeah, another 5 laps, so I guess we'll go to the strategy view again, and we'll just ride out a couple more laps. We're kind of just in this DRS train, getting held up by Guan Yu Zhou. He's the guy at the front. It looks like he's holding everyone up. Oh, there's been a crash, I think, or an accident. Yellow flag. In Sector 1.
Yellow.
Oh,
We can take a
Bottas.
look now.
He
Now,
crashed
let's
out in
watch
free
this.
practice.
The Alfa Romeo involved in this one.
Does he hit anyone? Or does he... Oh, he just spins and
They've
puts the
lost
back into the
control,
wall. Oh, he
and
was ahead of
there's
us,
the
so
crash.
okay. We made a position from that, so... yeah, okay. I'll take it. If that's how we move up the grid, then so be it. I mean, we're not doing too bad. You know, we started, what, 19th and 16th? 12th and 13th, so... Rain is expected. Right, what are we on lap 12? So yeah, we've got about 4 laps left. In theory, before the rain comes. We might upgrade our weather center again so it's even more precise, but I think it's pretty precise at the moment. I think it shows exactly when the rain will come, but not like how heavy the rain's going to come. I think that we get more specific data around that the more we upgrade it. Oh, look at that, we're right up against Alonso now. 54%, so yeah, burning these tyres is going to work out quite well, because here comes the rain, I think. It looks quite cloudy. Probably by the end of this lap, I would say, the rain's going to start coming down. And as I say, we've got to pit one of the cars the lap before the other one. We can't really double stack with how close we are. It's kind of harsh on Ricciardo. No, we've got about another 2 laps, I think, before it comes. So I think as soon as the rain falls, we'll pit one of them, and then the next lap we'll pit the other one. Because at the moment it's 30 degrees, so I'm surprised the track isn't going to dry that quickly, although it is right on the coast. A lot of wind, I would imagine, so maybe it seems hot, but it's not actually that warm. Well, 23 here. Oh, the track's 30, that's why. That's why. It even says track. Yeah, the track temperature's coming down. I guess the rain is definitely on its way. Yep, in 2 laps' time. So, Joel, let's speed this up a little bit, and then we need to figure out when we're gonna... Yeah, here comes the rain now.
See some light rain.
Yeah, confirm.
See, that goes up really quickly. Do we come in this lap? Well, we've got quite a lot of the lap left to go, so we can actually wait it out a little bit to try see... In fact, we might even be able to see if these guys pit. I mean, it's going to be over 1 millimeter by the time we even finish this lap. It's just how much over this. I mean, it's going up pretty quick. I think it's going to be wet. Very low track. Yeah, no, we might have to... We might have to pit both cars. This rain... This water's coming down so quickly. I think it's going to be risky leaving Ricciardo out for another lap on this. See, it's a lap earlier. So yeah, no, actually, we do need to improve our thing. The rain actually came 2 laps. Well, at least a lap before we thought it would. Is everyone else pitting? It looks like Sainz and Verstappen have pitted. Perez has stayed out. I guess because Verstappen pitted. They don't want to double stack. I think this is definitely going to get to full wets. Yeah, it must be going to. So, let's bring Lando in for sure. The wets. Hit this lap. And then Ricciardo, we're so close, but are we going to lose more time trying to finish an entire lap on the softs?
I'm happy to box at the end.
Than if we just box now. And we'll obviously have that like gap whilst we're double boxed. But this is already going. This is going to be like 3 millimeters by the time we come round on another lap. I think it's worth double stacking. I don't think it's worth the risk of trying to finish another lap. Yeah, I know. It's giving us the warning saying Lando's also pitting, but...
Box this lap. Box this lap.
Sorry, Ricciardo. You're going to have to double stack and come in right behind.
Box
I just think the lap's going to be so slow. It's already 2 millimeters. Like, he's going to lose time here. He's obviously going to lose like 3 seconds compared to Lando. But I think he'll lose more than that trying to finish a lap with 2 millimeters of rain. We'll be able to tell by how slow Sainz and some of these other drivers are. But there we go. We're on to the wets. I think the wets were the way to go. Actually, what did everyone else do? Oh no, they went intermediates. Oh, maybe the wets weren't the way to go. Well, we'll find out. Did we do well or did we do badly? Right, where's the lap times? Last lap. So we'll see what last lap for Leclerc is. Leclerc when he comes in. Because I think it would have been bad. Oh, there's been a crash. Oh, it's here. I think it's another Alfa Romeo's crash and a Alpine. I guess they were on the soft still. Oh, he pitted, so actually we won't be able to see because the pitting will change it anyway. Sainz has stayed on. Is he still on the softs as well? Oh no, he's on the intermediates. So yeah, we can't tell actually. But as we've seen, somebody's crash. So I think doing the double stack was the way to go. It doesn't seem good, but I think it's definitely the way to go.
Let's take a closer look.
Oh, did he?
So there we have the
yeah, he's on. Oh, no, he's on the intermediates, and he looks like he. He locks up. That's harsh on the Alfa Romeo.
Smash.
That's harsh on the Alfa Romeo. Took him out. Took him out of the race. Oh dear. No, it was Ocon he took out. Oh no, it was Ocon who took out the Alfa Romeo. So yeah, looks like he's had a pretty bad issue. So that's going to help us. That's going to obviously we're going to take some places here. Oh, there we go. There goes the Williams. So yeah, we're up to 8th and 11th. So okay, pretty happy with that. Oh yeah, don't push these tyres because I'm not... Oh yeah, these tyres aren't going to last the end of the race anyway. But let's go standard. We don't want to go too crazy with them. Yeah, Vettel's having a flyer. I think Ricciardo just had an issue there because Vettel took quite a bit of a gap there.
Or these... Great play there. They've moved up a place.
Oh no, is it just that the intermediates are that much faster? Oh, is it not going to get to wets? No, it might be us that's made the mistake here. There's a lot of rain here, though. Heavy rain, it says. So, oh, maybe we've made the mistake. Maybe it was intermediate weather. Yeah, they're flying away from us now. Where's Vettel gone? Yeah, what's Vettel using? Okay, Vettel's only on the intermediates, but he flew past us and Bottas and Albon. I have no idea how he's going so fast. There we go, he's gone past Norris now as well. Where's he off? Vettel, just a speed
Looks like
demon.
Aston Martin have just gained a race
Look
position.
at him go. he's gone off into the distance. No idea what's going on there because Vettel, Bottas and... oh, here comes Albon past us. Yeah, 128. Yeah, with 3 seconds a lap slower on these wets. Oh no, I think I've messed this up, guys. Well, it says it's going to rain again. I don't know. Do we come in and pick for the intermediates? Well, here comes the rain. I'm tempted to stay out. Although 1 to
And a
4 is
new
intermediate
position
weather.
just gained by Williams.
Oh no, I totally messed this up, I think. Yeah, because this is actually going to cap out at this. Yeah, I think I've messed this up. Yeah, this isn't going to keep on going up. Oh no, I totally messed this up. That looks, to me, see, that looks like more than 4 millimeters of rain. I should have said, I was saying like, oh, it's weird that the track grip isn't going to the bottom. I guess that's what you've got to look for. If the track grip goes to the bottom, then that means it is going to be crazy heavy rain. It is intermediates. Oh no, I think we're going to have to pit. We're losing so much time. We were 10 seconds a lap slower? Oh no. Oh no. We're not going to be pit stop
Alfa
masters in
Romeo
this race.
just moved up a place.
Well, actually, no, it's going to be way too long. I was thinking, should we just risk it and put the softs on? But there's no way that's going to work for us. So, yeah, we're just going to have to swallow this. And, oh no, that was a horrible mistake. We're miles behind now. There's a crash. Oh, there's another crash, though. It'd be horrible if it was a safety car. Oh no, I just ruined that. If we'd waited, we would have got a free pit stop under the safety car.
deployed.
Instead, we just did our pit stop. Well, we'll see who crashed. Oh, it looks like Albon
There's been
crashed.
a crash.
Yeah,
Sounds
Albon
like
went
a
out in
single
turn
car.
1.
Let's see what happened there. Now watch this.
I'm
Here's
guessing he
the
just
moments
spins on the
involving Albon.
corner. No, he just didn't turn. He just didn't
Dear
turn.
me.
I guess he had an issue there, because, yeah, he just literally didn't even turn as he went around the corner. Right, let's conserve all of this. And we'll harvest. Conserve, harvest. Because we're going to be stuck behind the safety car for a couple of laps, so we might as well save all this as much as we can. Ah, I can't believe we did that. Yeah, see, now we've got intermediates on, we're doing roughly the same time as everyone else. We're all going to bunch up behind. I mean, I suppose at least we have had a safety car, so we are now
Okay,
with
safety
everyone
car
else.
will enter the pits
This lap?
Rolling start, rolling start.
We've not even caught up with him yet.
Yep, understood.
We've not even caught up with him yet. I think that's how that usually works. You've got to, like, bunch up the pack before you restart. We're all the way back here. Oh, no, we're in the... Oh, we got lapped. So, okay, well. We'll just take our punishment, I suppose. Oh, look at Norris. Norris went flying up then. Okay. I guess everyone else was going slow. He was going full speed, so... yeah, we're just going to stay in this view for a while in this race. Because... Yeah, we've got a lot of work to do here. I suppose... I mean, does it get down to softs here? I don't think it does, but, you know, what do I know, as we've seen during this race. It's almost getting down... This might be soft. Do we risk softs? And we're right at the back. Like, do we risk it? And then put in some laps with the soft tyre? Oh, no, it's going straight back up. Oh, okay, no, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, no, we do need to improve the weather center. As you can see, it edits it in the... You know, once we get past a point, it edits it. So that's what really happened. This is what we think is going to happen. As you can see, the rain just stopped there. And then it's going down and down. And I've got some more... It's basically going to constantly rain, but I don't think it's going to rain enough for wets. But it's not going to be... It's not going to be dry enough for us to put softs on either, so... yeah, I guess we're just going to have a bad race. Anyway, we're up to 17, so...
McLaren gain a position.
We took
Let's have a look.
Latifi. I mean, that's
Now
an accomplishment, I
just take a look
suppose.
at the McLaren.
I should have realised as soon as Vettel went flying past us, well, overtook all of us. I mean, what it was is that the other cars were wearing intermediates as well, and he flew past those, but yeah, that was absolute shocker. I had high hopes. Well, we've gone past Stroll, we're moving our way up. We've got a lot of laps to go, I suppose. You never know. So yeah, it's going to get drier, but then it's immediately going to rain again, so it's not going to be worth coming in for softs. If it wasn't going to rain, there we go. See, as soon as it gets almost soft rainfall, like dampness on the track, it rains a little bit. So yeah, we're not gonna. I don't think we're gonna be able to outfox the AI in this race. Although, see, 1.7. So this is the thing that's weird about this: is it's 1.7 now, and it's here. The rain was like 2.8, and it was here. That's like the same. That's like the same line, but it's a you know, like a 1.5 millimeter difference. So it's a little bit weird how that graph works. We've got a crash on track. Okay.
Someone spun out.
Oh, Verstappen
Here's
crashed.
the replay.
Well, it's
Now
spun
here we
anyway.
see Max Verstappen.
Is he on the... Oh, on this one, yeah. Into
What
the wall.
a spin!
What a spin. So yeah, I guess he's going to fall down the thing. Yeah, down to 6th. Safety car.
deployed. Safety car.
For that, he cleared the track immediately.
Okay, so keep the yellow flags.
Oh no, Guang Yu Zhou's crashed out, I
Yep.
think. Oh, he's crashed. It just hasn't come up yet.
Sounds like there's been a crash.
Another car's retired, crashed into...
Let's take a look at the replay.
crashed into the wall in
now
turn
let's
1.
watch this. The Alfa
Right in front of
Romeo
us.
involved
Okay,
in
so we're going to
this
get a place from this. There's the safety car. He knows. He's got the lights on already.
one. Thank goodness nobody else was involved.
That's exactly where Bottas crashed in free practice. Interesting. The rain is going to stop. I don't think it's going to get to slicks territory, though. See, the water evaporation is low. That's the thing. So it's taken ages to dry. And then it's... Do we pit now anyway? Because we've got to get another set of intermediates before the race finishes. Do we pit now, take the intermediates, and then they'll get us to the end of the race? I think that's worth doing. I mean, we'll do this, and then it'll be dry. But... what can you do? What can you do? You've just got to do what you think's best, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to pit now, put on intermediates. These are last to the end of the race. We've just got to hope now it doesn't get dry enough for... Wait, did they? Did you pit? Yeah, you did pit. Okay, that was just really quick. I just didn't even notice they pitted. So, right, let's put these on light. Yeah, so these will last us to the end of the race now. Now, the weird thing is that everyone else hasn't pitted. So we've got like a free pit stop here. Because we've pitted and we can go to the end of the race. And all these guys are going to have to pit and we'll be right up behind them. So maybe...
Safety car is in this
Maybe
lap.
we've
Safety
played a
car is in
blinder.
this lap.
Maybe this is the redemption tour for Malforian. Come on, Ricardo, catch up with everyone else. There we go. Right, let's put these on standard whilst we're now back under race conditions. Let's go on board with Norris and let's see if we can bring on the redemption arc in this race. Like I say, I think everyone else has got a pit. Yeah, they do. We're going to be leading the race if they pit soon. Like, the only way they don't is if... obviously, they're so much faster than us at the front. They'll be able to probably pull out a gap. Obviously, before we can. But if people start pitting relatively soon... Oh, yeah, somebody's pitted here. Hamilton's pitted. We should go past him. Oh, this is going to be alright, you know? Why is he still ahead of Ricardo? Ricardo's a lap behind everyone else? That can't be right. Wait, that can't be right. Ricardo can't be another full lap behind everyone else. How would that have happened? Yeah, he is. What? I'm going to have to rewatch this after I've finished. Because how's Ricardo like an entire lap behind everyone else? That doesn't make any sense. Unless I'm just confused by this, but like, we just went past Hamilton in the pit, so I don't understand. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll just see how it plays out. Yeah, it looks like the rain's not going to get to dries. Yeah, here comes everyone else to pit, so we're going to go flying past these guys whilst they're in the pits. But yeah, again, Ricardo here. He must be an entire lap behind somehow. I have no idea how that's happened. He wasn't that much slower. Maybe he was. Maybe he was. We were just concentrating on Norris. Well, anyway, Ricardo's going to finish last. Because there's no way he's going to make it up an entire lap. So I guess we'll just stay on board with Norris. We got, what, 20...
And McLaren with a great
24
overtake.
laps to go.
We can take a look now. Now
These guys
just
are all
take a
yet to come
look
into the
at
pits.
McLaren.
We're going to take Latifi on the inside. Yep. And then, yeah, we're going to make these moves. Everyone ahead of us, yeah, all these guys have to pit. So we are, if they come in relatively soon, we're going to go past all of them. I think except for the leaders. I think Sainz, yeah, look, Sainz, Perez, Leclerc, Red Bulls and the Ferraris are going to be so far ahead of us. I think they'll be able to pit and get out ahead of
gain a
us.
position.
But everyone else... Oh, look, there we go. Now Ricciardo says he's on this lap. But he kind of unlapped himself. I have no idea what's going on. We'll just leave. We'll just ignore it. It must be right, but I don't know, it seems weird to me that he ended up being a lap behind everyone else. Like, even we lapped him? I'm not sure about that, but it must be true. But yeah, it seems a bit crazy. And yeah, how long are these tyres going to last? No, this is the wrong screen. It's the wrong screen. I'm not even looking at the right place. Here we go. Yeah, so if we go on standard, these will reach the end of the race. And we're usually quite good on our tyres, so we might be able to push at the end of the race as well. But yeah, okay, we might have turned this around, not for Ricciardo, but for Norris. And obviously we've had Guan Yu Zhou crash out, so the Alfa Romeos aren't going to score crazy points. And Bottas is... oh, he's 15th as well. He had a bad time in all that change as well. The AlphaTauris... no, the Alpines, yeah, 4th and 6th. That's not good for us. So we'll have to see how they do once everything kind of pans out. But yeah, I guess we'll just stay behind. Sure, let's deploy some ERS for a bit of this lap. And we'll see if we can make it past Tsunoda and Vettel here, because they're slowing us down. Oh yeah, we went past Tsunoda there. We should be able to take Vettel pretty easily. Now we're on the correct tyres. He's no longer got that crazy advantage on us. We should be able to get past him pretty quick. Actually, let's go although he's going to pit soon, isn't he? So we don't want to go too crazy trying to get past him, but at the same time, don't want him holding us up for a long time either. We should be able to get him on this corner. Look at that. Look at him go. Norris is flying now. There we go. Ocon's coming to pit. So we're up to 6th. Norris, yeah, we did take Vettel. We're up to 6th. Schumacher's ahead of us, but again, none of these guys have pitted. And they're going to be coming to the pit soon. Obviously, some of them are quite quick. So we might overtake them. They'll probably take the places back. But I think we're going to get a top 10 finish with Norris. I'd be kind of surprised if we don't at this point. Anyway, let's just... we'll get time going because we're just kind of waiting for that next round of pit stops. So we're on our own. And Ricciardo, we can just kind of ignore. Oh, no, there we go. Leclerc came down. He lost more time than I thought there, to be honest.
Was that a lock-up on the track?
Vettel locked up on turn 10. So he's going to fall even further behind us. Oh, look at these. These are all fighting it out.
Yes,
yeah, no, he did go wide. And then he did a little spin at the end, as you do. Hey, we've got a bit of a gap to Sainz. Yeah, I think even when these guys pit, they're going to be falling pretty far behind us. Yeah, Vettel came in. I guess he damaged his tyres too much. And yeah, we're just waiting for these. Have we caught up with them? Okay, it looks like we've caught up to them. Oh, we have, yeah. Wait, we're catching up with Sainz? Oh, hello, Hamilton.
And Ferrari just gained a place.
Everything's going on here. Everyone's going on. Sure, let's attack for a little bit. Let's deploy. Let's see if we can break clear of these guys.
Stay close.
It's all over the place.
Yeah.
We're all here, aren't we? Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, look at this. Both Ferraris, both Mercedes. We've got the Alpine here as well. Whoa, this is crazy. Are these guys all pitted? Yeah, okay, all these have pitted. So yeah, they're going to obviously be faster than us, so they're going to make it past us. But, yeah, if we can make it past Alfonso, gain 2 positions.
Now just take a look at the McLaren.
Oh, we took him on the inside here. Look at us go. Awesome. Well, it's going to be hard to keep them behind us, but you never know. We're up to 3rd now. We've got past Alonso. Verstappen here, yet to pit. And Perez out front. Tyres are getting a little warm. Yeah, we probably should slow that down now. We don't want to burn these tyres out. We need these to last to the end of the race, otherwise all this has been for nothing. Alright, we'll set this to neutral. And we'll, yeah, we're kind of out on our own now. We've got some cars behind us, but I think that, yeah, we've actually left them behind a little bit. So, you know what, let's go to the strategy view. Perez and Verstappen, 20. Are they going to try and get to the end of the race? That's absolute lunacy if they do. There's no way they'll make it to the end. Yeah, they're going like 1.5 seconds a lap slower than us. Like, we're easily going to catch them by the end of the race. Although 0.5 second... I mean, their tyres surely just going to start falling apart. There we go. These guys have finally passed us. Yeah, look at Perez now. He's 1.5 seconds slower than some of these. 20. Yeah, they've got to pit. Otherwise, surely we can make it past them. It's not going to get too dry by the end, is it? No. It's, in fact, it's going to rain a little bit more.
Ferrari advance the race
Yeah, these guys got
position.
past us, but again, We're not really fighting them. They're blatantly faster than us. We really just want to make sure Russell stays behind us. And, I mean, to be honest, as long as the Alpines stay behind us, and Alonso's on the really bad tyres now, so... oh, Verstappen finally pitted. I imagine Perez is going to come in the next lap. So we're going up to 4th? We might get a podium here, which would be crazy. From the back of the grid. To the back of the grid, to doing quite well, to being on the wrong tyres and being at the back of the grid, we might get a podium here. I think even if Perez tries staying out, there's no way his lap times are going to hold up. We've got, what, 8 laps left? Yeah, there's no point pushing this. Like I say, we got Russell. We have got Russell right behind us, but again, we're not really fighting Russell. Like, it'd be nice to get more points, but we don't want to risk doing something crazy just to stay ahead of him, to be honest. Oh, there we go. Perez is coming to pit. We might get a podium here. I think Russell and Sainz will take us by the end of the race.
Weather update.
Rain has stopped?
Has stopped.
Oh, it's... No, there's no way it's going to get to dries by the end. There's no way. Oh, no, we're down to 5th. Oh, yeah, here come the rest of the cars catching us up, so... Yeah, that makes sense. We got, what, 4 laps to go? Yeah, I mean, look how much faster they are than us. Like, it's pretty crazy, to be honest. We're kind of out on our own here. We've got some laps left. I guess we could push the tyres a little bit now. We've got quite a bit of extra fuel, but again, I mean, are we going to close up 4 seconds? If we can stay ahead of Verstappen and Perez, 5th would be a fantastic result for us. But obviously they are pretty quick, so I'm not convinced we're going to be able to do that, but no, look how quick they're catching us. We've got 3 laps left. 2 laps left. Let's go on board for the last few laps. I mean, he's right behind us. I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Let's deploy. Let's defend. If we can stay ahead of Verstappen and get that 5th place, I'll be pretty happy with that, to be honest. We'll just put this on defend. Hopefully that helps us hold him off for 2 laps. I mean, we're half a second ahead of him. John, we can probably put this back onto neutral. Down the start finish. Yeah, no, down the start finish is going to absolutely go flying past us, I think. How are the tyres doing? Are they getting too hot? They are warming up now. I mean, to be honest, it's almost getting to dries. If the race had been like another couple of laps, I'd have been tempted to pit like Ricardo and go to softs and just try a crazy idea and see if it worked, but...
Almost dry in pit lane now.
Yeah, it is. It's getting to the point where dry would definitely be softs now if we were still had some races to go.
Is enabled.
Oh no, we have DRS enabled. Verstappen's going to get us. I think they've done that on purpose to get Verstappen past us. The Dutch Grand Prix, you know... Convenient that the DRS is going to get turned on with 2 laps to go, so Verstappen can catch us. That's all I'm saying. If I say any more, I'll be in trouble, as a man once said. Last lap, so we just got to do this 1 lap. John, let's go aggressive, well, attack on the tyres. We've got enough fuel. Can we stay ahead of him? I think we might be able to do it. Let's have a look. We'll keep all this going. We've got enough fuel. Yeah, this is the last lap, so yeah, we've got enough fuel to do this. We can push on everything. Just gotta hope Verstappen stays behind us. Oh, it's half a lap to go. Yep, just a little bit left. Let's deploy. Let's see. It's going to be on this last corner, basically. If he's going to make it past us or not. The driver over the finish line. First lap is first place taken. Yep, Leclerc just crossed over. Russell fastest lap. Come on, we got it. We've got to keep Verstappen behind us.
Charles Leclerc is today's winner.
Oh, yes, we did. Nice. Just kept him behind us.
The checkered flags.
Up to 5th. Up to 5th, guys. After all that craziness earlier.
Yeah, awesome job, everyone.
That was an awesome job. Ricardo, I'm not going to blame on him. I'm not sure. I mean, if I rewatch the episode, well, like I say, somebody will probably mention in the comments. I'm guessing when we did all the pit stops, something went weird. Not weird, but for whatever reason, something that we did caused him to be like he's an entire lap behind everyone else. I just can't see how that happened, but I guess it did. So Not too bad. Okay, turn that around. And obviously we replaced all our
Lando
parts
Norris can be
now, so
proud.
we should
What a
be good.
fantastic
I think we'll be good to the end of the
performance from
season. I think the engines we have will last to the end of the season now. Look at that, nice. Great drive by Lando. Up to 5th, 11 places gained. And our fastest lap wasn't too bad. Yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't too bad, though. And then Ricciardo, yeah, plus 1 lap. Plus 31 laps. That's what you get for crashing out. Right, for the drivers then, Lando 7th. Ricciardo 10th, so not too bad. And then constructors, obviously the important one. Yes, so Alfa Romeo and Alpine barely scored any points compared to what we thought they would. And so we actually pulled out a little bit of distance here. So I'm feeling confident. I think we have like what? Oh no, we have more races left than I thought. We have 7 races left. So I think, does it get another development point? No, I thought every 1,000 you got one, but I guess not. There we go, nearly 6 million. So I think we will invest a little bit more in the factory. Although we do have some improvements now we can start doing from... Oh, we've got another regulation vote. Okay. Where is that? Here we go. Well, we'll do this first and then we'll finish the episode there. As you know, we can change regulations. With these goals in mind, we're proposing a new financial regulations. We've noticed that the potential for small teams to be priced out of competition, so we propose to lower the cost cap to keep all teams in a level playing field. Do we want that? They're lowering the cap next year by 5 million. The thing is, I think we actually make quite a lot of money, so we probably want to vote against this. I'm going to vote against this. I'd rather have more money. If we were in like the top 3 teams, I'd be like, well, our car's already good. So do I need to be investing a lot in the future? Interesting, that's how they've gone about it. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. We're on to the Italian Grand Prix in 4 days' time. And we've got 32 million in the bank. So yeah, we're going to be upgrading some facilities. We might be replacing Danny Ricciardo maybe before even the end of the season as we have this much money. And we've got some new parts as well we can start looking into. But we'll leave it there for today. As always, if you've enjoyed the episode, hit that like button. It helps other people find the channel and the series in the future. And if you're new here and this is your first episode, I play strategy, management, simulation games, all that kind of stuff. So if that's your kind of thing, you know what to do. But for now, we're going to leave it there and I'll see you in the next one.